are the top 10 stories on TV Platinum. On number 1, the People's Democratic Party (PDP) has rescinded its earlier decision to sideline Senator Samuel Anyanwu and has also suspended its scheduled National Executive Committee (NEC) meeting set for June 30th. The decision followed a crucial meeting with the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC). At a press briefing on Wednesday at the PDP National Secretariat in Abuja, Acting National Chairman Umar Damagum described the reversal as a tough but necessary move widely accepted by party stakeholders. Damagum was flanked by leaders including Bauchi State Governor Bala Mohammed and former Senate President Senator Bukola Saraki, announced the reintegration of Anyanwu into the National Working Committee to promote unity ahead of the 2027 general elections. On number 2, former senator and rights activist Senator Shehu Sani has accused many opposition figures of using criticism of President Bola Tinubu as a tool to vent frustration over losing power. Speaking on the morning brief on Channels Television Wednesday, Sani argued that most of these figures are part of the same political elite they now pretend to oppose. He said, and quote, "It's not about the people or patriotism, it's about exclusion from power." He said, warning Nigerians to be wary of political hypocrisy masquerading as activism. On number 3, MultiChoice Nigeria has announced a 50% reduction in the price of its DSTV decoder, slashing the cost from 20,000 naira to 10,000 naira in a strategic bid to attract more subscribers amid declining figures. CEO John Uber, in a statement issued on Tuesday, said the move is part of a broader campaign to reward customer loyalty. As part of the offer, subscribers who renew their existing package between June 16 and July 31, 2025 will receive a free upgrade to the next bouquet tier at no extra cost. On number 4, former Labour Party presidential candidate Peter Obi has alleged that a property owned by his younger brother's company was unlawfully demolished in Lagos. In a post on his verified X handle, Obi said the structure had stood for over 15 years and was brought down based on a vague court judgment that neither mentioned the brother, the property, nor issued any demolition order. He described the incident as part of a troubling pattern of lawlessness and impunity. On number 5, the Kebbi state government has announced plans to amend its laws to impose the death penalty or life imprisonment on informant aiding armed bandits. Governor Nasiru Idris disclosed this during condolence visits to Taduga and Kiebu communities where recent attacks claimed 30 lives, describing informants as deadlier than the bandits themselves. The governor vowed to treat all security matters with the highest level of seriousness. On number 6, the national chairman of the Social Democratic Party (SDP), Alhaji Shehu Gabam, has dismissed reports of his suspension as fake news driven by political mischief. At the press conference in Abuja on Tuesday, Gabam stated he remains the legitimate leader of the party. His comment followed a statement by the party's publicity secretary, Rufus Ayegbeni, which had announced his suspension over alleged financial mismanagement along with 2 NEC members. On number 7, the Taraba State House of Assembly is reportedly preparing to declare Deputy Governor Alhaji Aminu Alkari incapacitated due to prolonged illness. According to legislative sources, the governor may nominate Deputy Speaker Haman Adama Abdullahi as a replacement. A letter from Governor Abu Kefas is expected to be read at the June 25th plenary session. However, the governor's media advisor Emmanuel Bello has denied any such plans, calling the report unfounded. On number 8, the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) says it has received formal requests of 110 political associations seeking registration as new political parties. INEC Chairman Professor Mahmood Yakubu made this disclosure during a media briefing in Abuja on Wednesday. He noted that the applicants are being reviewed based on legal and procedural requirements, and that acknowledgements have been issued for most except for 6 recently submitted cases. On number 9, President Bola Tinubu says Nigeria's dairy and livestock sector has the potential to revolutionize job creation, boost rural development, and improve food security. Speaking during a meeting with Queen Mary Elizabeth of Denmark, who is visiting Nigeria for the first time as UNEFPA patron. Tinubu emphasized the need for international cooperation in sustainable agribusiness, veterinary health, and knowledge transfer. He praised Denmark's investment in Nigeria's agriculture and maritime sectors and expressed hope for deeper bilateral ties as Denmark assumes leadership roles in both the EU and United Nations Security Council. On number 10, the Inspector General of Police, Kayode Egbetokun, says a total of 53 suspects have been arrested in connection with recent attacks in Benue and Plateau states. Speaking in Abuja on Tuesday, the IGP said 26 individuals were arrested for the deadly Yelwata attack in Benue that killed 47 people and injured 27. He confirmed the recovery of 2 general-purpose machine guns and 8 AK-47 rifles. In Plateau State, 22 suspects were nabbed over the June 22 mob attack in Mangu. Another 5 were arrested in Makurdi over the killing of 2 travelers. The police chief warned against retaliatory violence and urged Nigerians to embrace peace. And that's the Top 10 series on TV Platinum. I am Oluwatobi Enito. Do follow and subscribe to all our social media platforms for more news updates. Thank you for watching and bye for now.